Adventure is on the horizon. Stanley's going buggy. Mario Brothers have their hands full, and Donkey Kong's going ape. It's rough seas for Popeye, and Snoopy's got to get on the ball. But you can help. You got Nintendo Game & Watch. That's pocket power. Widescreen or multi-screen games you can play indoors or out. They tell you the score and even the time. They're pocket power. They're Game & Watch. 14 in all, only from Nintendo.
Welcome back to Nice 1983 Amiibo Collecting. Guys, I know this one's kind of a little late. I wanted to show you it as I got it. I just didn't have a chance, but today we are doing the Amiibo Retro 3-pack. Since it comes in a pack of 3, I decided we're gonna knock them all out at the same damn time. So, I'm super excited for this one. I remember initially when they revealed it at E3 on that Sunday in that Smash presser, I was a little underwhelmed by Game & Watch up until they showed that Mr. Game & Watch comes in a set of 3, and he has some additional friends, additional poses. You should kind of see him there, I believe. Alright guys, so super excited to do this one. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and get these bad boys unboxed, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. So, I think I wanted to start in chronological order in who appeared first. So we're going to start with Mr. Game & Watch. Guys, this has got to be one of my all-time favorite Amiibo. Not just because it's a flat Amiibo, because that part is kind of lame. But the fact that he comes with additional poses is really worth it. That's innovative. That's a way to give us a little bit something more. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. That's the front view. Not a lot going on there. The opposite side. The back. And taking him back to the front. Love the pose. Love the style. Always thought Mr. Game & Watch was a very cool character to add into Smash. I always feel like Smash Bros. Is like walking into a video game museum for Nintendo. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what the other poses are. Obviously, he snaps right off. He's got little pegs in the bottom of his feet. Let's go ahead and pull out the bell. Alright, and these guys go in a very specific way. And there's the bell. Go ahead and get that side. Looking pretty boss right there. The back and back to the front. Very flat. Let's get the parachute in there. And that's just fun. Actually, this is actually one of my least favorite mini games in Smash 4, having the parachutes come down. But there's a lot of attention to detail, surprisingly, on a two-dimensional Amiibo. Very nice touch, though. And guys, Mr. Game & Watch says he's going to come dressed to the nines. And we all know what happens when he comes dressed to the nines. That's right, you get smashed. This one's very cool to me. I'm really digging this one. Alright. So that's Mr. Game & Watch. While we go ahead and get the next one set up, hope you guys enjoy this quick trophy description. Game & Watch was a series of handheld video games that started in 1980, which pretty much makes Mr. Game & Watch the father of the Game Boy and Nintendo DS, or maybe an older sibling. Anyway, in Smash Bros, Mr. Game & Watch uses distinct retro moves to damage his foes. However, he only has 2 dimensions, so he's pretty easy to send flying.
When you get hold of the Nintendo Entertainment System, when you master Rob the Video Robot, and meet the challenge of Gyromite, when you shoot the light-sensing Zapper, when you play the system with the most arcade hits, you're playing with power. the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power.
Okay, and we are back. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next amiibo in the 3-pack. That would be Rob the Robot. Now, Rob looks really slick. Love the detail in Rob. This is one of those things where I wish I could do a comparison time for Rob and have an actual Rob set up. Unfortunately, I do not have an original Rob the Robot, so no comparison, which would have been really neat in my opinion, but what are we gonna do? So Rob is just looking real slick. It's crazy how an addition like Rob the Robot to Smash Bros. Really does continue to fall into that history museum. Smash has always been about history to me, so I love the fact that we went ahead and added these type of characters, especially this retro 3-pack as one set. That really made my day. Alright guys, we got one more to go through, but before we go ahead and get that last amiibo up on deck, let's go into another trophy description. This NES accessory was released in 1985, a groundbreaking system that controlled the robot via the game on screen. In Smash Bros., Rob has 2 projectile weapons and can use his rocket base to fly through the air. If you let his robo beam charge over time, it'll make for a powerful blast. And guys, we have the last of the retro 3-pack, Duck Hunt Dog. Now this one looks pretty good despite the fact that it comes with a stand. It's a nice clear stand that holds the duck. So it's better, one of the better ones in my opinion. Let's go ahead and rotate. Looking good right there. A lot of good detail on this one. The dog's collar, duck's feathers, everything looks good. Even his webbed feet look really nice. Look at that, the coloring on the bottom paw. They went all out with this 3-pack. And it's cool because these retro characters, they don't really get a lot of love. So I do appreciate the fact that, you know, they're getting some right here. This has got to be one of the better 3-packs for Amiibos. I mean, well, we only have 2 to compare so far to the Splatoon 3-pack. But I gotta say, these retro characters I'm really liking. Kind of put them a little above the Splatoon 3-pack, but I think they look good. Well guys, we have one more trophy description to go over. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll get into score time. You could call these 2 stars of the NES 1985 launch title Duck Hunt. The goofy dog would chase down any ducks hit by the Zapper. And Smash Bros, these 2 work as a team to fight. When a can or a clay pigeon is in play, hit the button again to fire at it. Show your foes how the duck felt. Alright guys, that's it for those trophy descriptions. So, you know what time it is, because it's my favorite time. It is score time. Guys, I'm going to give each figure an individual score, and I'm going to give the 3-pack a score. So let's start with Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt Dog, he looks really good. I'm really digging Duck Hunt Dog for this set. They just did a phenomenal job on it, but it still comes with a stand. You know that I'm never gonna be a fan of the stands, so unfortunately Duck Hunt Dog is gonna get a 7. He's great, but he could be better. Alright, next we're gonna get into Rob the Robot. I really appreciate what they did with Rob, and I'm really liking the fact that Rob is getting some love. Rob is hyper detailed, literally hyper detailed, like just those little paint applications right there, things like that, to his grips, all the screws that are in his arms. He's to the little, you know, the LED light on the top of his head. All that he's just really ultra detailed, and I'm really liking it. Rob's gonna get a 9. He's looking great. And guys, we're gonna get into Game & Watch. If this was an Amiibo by itself, the way it is, this would get a really low score. But the fact that he has 3 separate poses, additional poses, they put him over the edge, man. Mr. Game & Watch is now one of my favorite amiibos just based off of something that simple. Game & Watch gets a 10 because that's just innovation. Innovation. And it makes the character worth having because he has those poses. He might have been one that you could pass up if it weren't for something like those poses. But giving him those poses, the detail they put into those poses, you know, the way it fits into the stand, all that, in my opinion, is perfect. Game & Watch gets a 10. Now, as a 3-pack, I really do appreciate the fact that it made hunting an amiibo very simple. So the 3-pack as a whole is going to get a 10. It was very nice to be able to get 3 amiibo that I wanted in one shot. You know, and the price wasn't too bad, $35 at GameStop. Good job. Nintendo, really good job on this. Appreciate it. Alright guys, but that's going to be it for us today. As always, you can hit me up on Twitter at niceone983. You can hit me up on email at niceone983@gmail.com. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching, and watch out for Amiibo Hunters on the prowl.
Will you be the one to witness the birth of the incredible Nintendo Entertainment System? The one to play with Rob, the extraordinary video robot, batteries not included. He helps you tackle even the toughest challenge. Will you be the first to raise the incredibly accurate Zapper and play games like Duck Hunt or action-packed Hogan's Alley and high-flying Kung Fu, each sold separately? Will you be the one to experience the Nintendo Entertainment System? Comes with Rob, Zapper, Control Deck, 2 controllers, Gyromite, and Duck Hunt.